It's far more powerful to focus on making your first dollar than it is $10,000. It's a switch. It's a switch in your head. And as soon as you switch it, you can do the same thing. You can send out the same, or you think you're sending out the same marketing message. You think you're doing the same videos, but your message is different. Your non-verbal communication is different. And people will see that. And as a result, you will resonate with the people that you want to help, and they will approach you for help, advice, and that's how you then go on to build a business, because you're going to help more people.
Welcome to the John McLauchlan Podcast.
Welcome to the John McLauchlan Podcast. My name is John McLauchlan. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about making your first dollar online. Okay, now I know for a lot of people watching this, you might think, well, okay, that's not really pushing the boat out when it comes to a big target. Okay, there's not much impetus to go out and earn a dollar. Let me tell you why it's really important that we think like that and what it does for us as online business owners. So I remember when I first started my karate club, and I did it with a business partner, and we thought about ways to get students in. We thought about the different curriculum that we would have, and the list went on. And I said, look, if we do a marketing campaign, which actually at the time involved getting leaflets and putting them through people's letterboxes by us, okay, and we went out with bags of thousands of leaflets and did it every single day. And I said, if we do that and we make $1 or £1 as it is, okay, because I'm in the UK, if we make £1, okay, we can then make £2 because we can find out what worked, and we can then double our efforts to make 2 and 4 and 10 and 1,000 and so on. Okay. Now, for a lot of people who get involved in this business, in this industry, they're almost like parrot fashion talking about making 10,000 a month. Okay, what's your goal? I want to go and make $10,000 a month. Okay, which is great. Okay, but it's hollow. Okay, that sort of thing is hollow. And if I say to you, okay, go out and make your first dollar, most people can understand that, and it's within the grasp of the majority of people to do that. Okay, rather than having this goal of $10,000 a month. And let me tell you, how many people do you know that actually make $10,000 a month? And I know a lot of people know a lot of people, but have you personally made $10,000 in a month ever in your life? Okay, and I'm not here to say yes or no, but what I'm here to say is that it's far more powerful to focus on making your first dollar than it is $10,000. Let me give you a big secret. It's a huge secret, so I want to pay attention to what I'm going to say right now. And that is, when you're marketing online, when you're doing your thing online, whatever you're doing, whatever strategy you're doing right now, whether it's documenting your journey, whether it's videos, whether it's solo ads, okay, take earning money out of the equation, completely and utterly out of the equation, and concentrate on giving your audience what they want. Just think about that for a second, because most people that I speak to are almost blinkered like this, okay? Just to give you more of an illustration, more blinkered into earning 10 grand a month than they are about helping their audience. Now, if you forget completely about earning money and put the blinkers on to I'm going to help my audience, that's how you build a business, because that's how you become entrepreneurial. Because your goal is about how can I help my audience, and at what point can I help them in the best way possible. So let's say, for example, you put a sales funnel together. Okay, I want to help my audience. Okay, so I'm getting loads of leads, but they're getting to a certain point in the funnel where they're stopping. What's happening there? How can I help them to get from there to the next bit? And how can I improve the flow of this sales funnel? Okay, and this is how you constantly move forward in business. Okay, take the emphasis away from you, because if you help your audience, And I know this sounds like a cliche for a lot of people, and I know you've heard this before, but most people know that if you help your audience, or if you help people to get what they want, you will ultimately get what you want. Okay? But it's true. So you've got to constantly think, how can I help my audience? As an online business owner, you're going to want to get access to some of the best information you can find. And that's why I put together the Online Business Roadmap. It's all about setting up your online business in the right way to get everything set up and completed in a weekend. In Module 1, getting off to a fast start. In Module 2, we talk about the 3 essential elements to get into profits quickly. So Module 3 is one of the big takeaways with this course. We have our residential behavioural scientist, Jules Reed, and she talks about most of the common things that people struggle with. Imposter syndrome, about yes, you do have things to share as a beginner, procrastination, staying focused, and achieving success as a new or an existing online business owner. Go to the link below, click it, and you can get access to this course for absolutely free. In addition to that as well, you'll also get access to all the free courses within McLauchlan Academy. These are not free courses in disguise. You will get a ton of value from these courses. So go to the link below, follow the instructions, and I'll see you on the inside. Back to the show. It's a switch. It's a switch in your head. And as soon as you switch it, you can do the same thing. You can send out the same, or you think you're sending out the same marketing message. You think you're doing the same videos, but your message is different. Your non-verbal communication is different. And people will see that. And as a result, you will resonate with the people that you want to help, and they will approach you for help, advice, and that's how you then go on to build a business, because you're going to help more people. Okay, so go out your way to help folk and take the money out of the equation completely. Now, making your first dollar online, dead easy. It's dead easy. Sell something for $1. Okay, sell something for $1. That's all you need to do. What I'm saying is, get a sales process together. I mean, essentially, there's only a few things that you need in business. Business is easy. Okay, I want to say this again. Business is easy. It's people that mess things up royally. Okay. Now, if business was done by kids, from 7-year-old kids, okay, kids, this is what you need to do. Okay. Can you do a video? Yeah, I'll do a video. Okay, kids will be ultimately more successful than us adults, because we're all messed up. We're all messed up. Do a video. Oh, I don't really like doing videos. I don't like putting myself out there. Okay, I did a photo shoot a little while ago. Took a photo of somebody. I went, right, got the camera out. This guy ran off. Grown man ran off. Don't like part of me picture taken. Had his hands all over his face. I was like, what went on in his life to cause that? You know? Business is easy. People completely, utterly messed up. Okay? And part of the development process of building a business is getting over those issues. Okay? And again, this is something that we're going to talk about maybe in a different episode. Today we're talking about making your first dollar. So, we're going to get your processes set up. Okay? Number 1, you need something to sell. Okay? You need something to sell that's going to put you into profit. It's going to make you that first dollar. Whatever you sell online today, at the time that you're watching this podcast, has to be of the highest quality, of the highest order. Is that the right thing to say? It's got to be good. Because even though you might be appealing to beginners, even though you might be appealing to people that don't really understand what it is, people identify a turd. Okay, people know if something is good or not. People aren't stupid. Okay, so make sure whatever you're promoting is high quality and also in high demand. There's no point selling something that, you know. Remember somebody years ago was selling this really good video product to film students. Okay, great. Okay, the trouble is with film students is that they don't have any money. Okay, so great product, fantastic, but they don't have any money. I also met somebody many years ago when I was in the building trade, and I was doing a job, and he came out with this prototype, which was a spot board. Okay, and it was, a spot board is what bricklayers put their mortar on, and it's like a 600 by 600 piece of ply we normally used to use on a few bricks, and you would use it as a spot board. Okay, this guy had an adjustable spot board, so instead of bending down every time, you'd have it at the right height. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Unfortunately, he didn't understand his audience. When he took it to the audience, they all thought it was garbage. Okay, never sold, and he lost thousands as a result. So you've got to have something that is in demand and also what people want. Next thing you want is some kind of sales funnel or customer acquisition process. The one that is not just proven to convert, but is real simple. Okay, just real simple. Name, address, click the button. Okay, go through just some kind of a process, show people what it is, go to a sales page, people can get it for themselves. Thank you very much. Now that's it. Okay, so real simple sales funnel. Here's where a lot of people get let down with the whole process, and this is in the follow-up. Okay, we always say, again, another cliche, the fortune is in the follow-up. Why do we say that? Because the fortune is in the follow-up. And yet most people don't follow up. And I tell you why most people don't follow up is because they're looking at making sales on the first outing, and it doesn't happen that way. Okay, it happens in the follow-up. And I know a lot of people think, okay, if I send an email every single day after someone signs in, I'm going to be annoying them. No, you're not. Okay, if you send a genuine email from you that you've written yourself, that you're happy to send, that you would happily show your family and your mother and say, and she's, oh, that's very good, well done. Then you send them every day, okay, for a number of days. Now, in terms of the follow-up, if somebody's interested in something, they will show an interest early on, okay. I won't say follow up with them every single day about the same product and service, because you're just going to be wasting your time. But, maybe 7 days, maybe 14 days. Remember, it takes, on average, they say, okay, about 7 exposures for someone to start to really understand who you are. And this goes hand in hand with something else that I always say, is how long is it going to take for your audience to get to know who you are? Okay, let's say you're brand new and you've got a brand new audience. How long does it take for them to know who you are and eventually get to understand, know, like and trust, the phrase, but for them to become a lead, to get to know, like and trust who you are, for them to consider becoming a customer of yours? How long is that process? It's not down to you, it's down to your customer or down to your potential customer. It's a minimum, I would say it's a minimum of 90 days. It's a 90-day process, generally speaking. Okay, at the outset. 30, 60, 90 days. And yet the stickability rate for most people who start an online business, tell me if I'm wrong, is just less than 90 days, about 2.5 months before somebody will give up. And that's when those little green shoots are just starting to come up with your audience getting to know, like and trust who you are. And then suddenly, just as they're about to bite, just as they're about to reach out to you with a question about your product, you've quit. Or you're on to the next thing. And if you're someone that bounces around from one product to the next product to the next product every 2 or 3 months, your sales are going to be slim to none. I would imagine. Well, I know, because I've been in the industry long enough. Okay, because every time you go to a new product, you've got to then talk to your new audience, or maybe, heaven forbid, you've got the same people on your email list and you're trying to talk to the same people, and they will, well, I was kind of interested in the last product that you were promoting. Or they'll reach out to you and say, are you still promoting that product? Because I was kind of interested. And you go, what have I done? I've moved on to the next product because I'm looking for that next dopamine hit. I'm looking for that next rush of dopamine because this is really exciting. Now I'm really excited, but now someone's talking about the old product. Have I made a mistake? Yes. In most cases, most people make that mistake. So it takes your new audience. Your new audience will either stay with you, or they will be very short-lived and they will unsubscribe because they won't know what you're doing. They won't know what product you're promoting. They won't really understand you or your brand. And they'll be like, this guy's a little bit too unhinged, so I'm just going to go with somebody that is a bit more stable, okay? Promoting one thing at a time. Okay, so that's really important to have that philosophy installed in you, and just know that when you start an online business, it's not a 1 month process or a 2 month process or a 3 month process to making sales. Doesn't happen that way. Okay, nothing is ever guaranteed in business. What is guaranteed is that you're going to go through challenges, you're going to be challenged, and it takes time for this thing to happen. It takes time for your audience to get to know who you are. Okay, so give yourself a minimum of 12 months in whatever you're doing. Okay, I know a lot of people go, 12 months, that's a long time. I've been doing this business for 6 weeks. I was thinking about quitting because I've made no sales. Okay. But number one, quitting doesn't speed anything up. And what were you doing 12 months prior? Well, 12 months prior, I didn't even know about the online business. Okay, but the time passed anyway. So you may as well just set yourself out for 12 months and concentrate on you getting better as a marketer than move into something else just to either, give yourself a dopamine hit or, corroborate a weak ego or whatever it is. Okay, so that's that. So you want your sales process in place, and you need to understand how this business works by the virtue of how long it takes new people to get to know, like, and trust who you are. Okay, and this is all down to earning your first dollar. Now, for some people, their first dollar might come in the first week. Okay, I remember I started a program that I did a case study on, which is still ongoing. Okay, every single day, do the same process. And it took me 3 weeks to get my first sale. Now, some people, it's taken them maybe a month, maybe 2 months to get the first sale. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. But here's one of the other problems about developing a business as a new person, as a new online business owner, is that we compare ourselves to other people. We look at other people's videos, and sometimes we go, if I could just be like that guy, if I could just do the thing that he does or she does, okay, then I would be okay. So you're setting these expectations, and you suddenly you get your videos good, and your videos start popping, and you're still flatlining. Okay, and it doesn't really matter about what you do. It's just you've got to do something and be consistent, and you've got to keep going forward every single day. Do something every single day and just get your message out there. Okay, what's one thing I learned with email marketing is that there's a lot of people sending some pretty low quality type emails, but if you do it consistently and it's in a line with you and your principles, you will get better over time. But it's the people that send consistently that make the money, as opposed to the people that send really well-crafted, well-documented emails, once every week. It doesn't work. So you've got to be consistent, and you've got to, again, constantly improve, and just take your eye off you and just think, how can I help my audience in the best way possible? Okay. So having those things set up, the customer acquisition process, something to promote the customer acquisition process, and the final thing really, and the major thing you want to be concentrating on as an online business owner, is building your email list. You know, an email list is like the engine to an F1 driver. The V10s. Okay, well, let's talk about the V10s. We like the V10s as an F1 driver. Your email list is everything, and you need to nurture, and you need to be giving care and attention to that email list, and constantly thinking, how can I make the lives of my email subscribers the best, and what can I give away in terms of a lead magnet to attract more people to become subscribers. Okay, and that's something else we can talk about. I'll touch about it now. What do you give away? And, you know, back in the day, when I first started, it was give away an ebook, you'll get loads of subscribers, and you can then nurture them through a process. And that's how it was. Now it's a bit different. Now it's, instead of giving away something, a thing, okay, it still works, okay. If your lead magnet is, you know, good enough and appealing enough, and it makes it a no-brainer to get your lead magnet, then yes, you will do well. But people want you nowadays. People want to be part of you, and people want to be part of your inner circle, and they want information from you, not your thing. Okay, I know you really want me. I know you really want to, you know, get my advice on a daily basis. But here's this wonderful pen. Please become a subscriber, and I'll be in touch. Okay, that's what a lot of people are doing. So, you know, make people, or allow people to become part of your inner workings. Okay, so, you know, you can do that with social media. You can do that with your blog. Okay, and yes, blogs are still a thing. They're still, you know, in my experience, blogs probably one of the best branding tools you can have, because what happens is when someone gets to know, like, and trust you, they're going to go out and they're going to do their research on you. And this is all part and parcel of the attraction marketing method. You put good content out there, people get to resonate with you, they will go in search of you, okay? And it's a pull attraction system. And that's kind of dovetails everything that we've been talking about when it comes to the actual process. And again, we're talking about making your first dollar online. If you cover all those different facets, making the money becomes almost superfluous to looking after our audience, because the money looks after itself. And then when you start attracting those people, and you can start really tailoring and crafting your message and changing, what happens is your business grows organically. Okay, by the way, I bought this product from you, I really like it, but do you do this? And this is something else you're going to find, is that people, when you deliver your message in the right way, and you resonate with people in the right way, people are going to search you out, and they're going to want everything that you do. Okay, and people are loyal, and people will search you out for whatever they want, because you're top of mind. And this is one of the things about email marketing, okay, is that if you're or with your marketing in general, if you're consistent with your marketing, then it keeps people top of mind. It keeps you top of mind in there. So if you think, okay, affiliate marketing, who do you think of for affiliate? Oh yeah, it's John guy. He does affiliate marketing, John McLauchlan. So see what he does. Okay, and John's got this academy. Okay, let's have a look and see what he's done. Oh yeah, I like it, brilliant. Okay, and if you stop that message, if you become inconsistent, I tell you what it does. It spooks your audience to such a degree, they will reach out to you and say, "Hey, you okay? What's happened?" You know, and it's not where you want to be. You want to be consistent with your message, consistent with your marketing, and giving people that almost that feather bed that people want when it comes to marketing. I can rely on this person. They're going to provide me a safe haven of good information, of good products to promote, and I feel very safe here. And that's kind of the environment where you want to develop. So there we go. So making your first dollar online. Just think about it in terms of taking the blinkers away from you. Take the attention away from you. As we always say, make your customer, make your leads the hero of your story. Unfortunately, most people don't. Most people make themselves the hero of the story, and it's the wrong thing to do. Okay. When I first started the karate club, because we had no students, it was all about how great we were as instructors. Okay, we're this Dan, we've got this championships, we've done this, we've done that. We have like flying kick images and that sort of thing, and it was very exciting. And then when we got students, it was like, hang on a minute, it's no longer about us. It's now about little Sam, who's now excelling at school because of karate. It's about Dave, who's lost 3 stone because of karate, and it's all about them. Okay, and it's incredibly powerful because it's not just it fulfills many facets of marketing, including sort of testimonials, what you do, everything. Okay, so it's a really powerful thing to do. Right, there we go. So I've just launched my McLauchlan Academy. It's an academy for online business owners. Covers all the facets of building an online business. If you feel that you're building your business by yourself, if you're looking for a community, if you want people to be accountable to, then have a look at McLauchlan Academy. The link is just below. We have all kinds of how-to videos. We have a funnel vault where I de-engineer sales funnels. I show you how they work and how you can implement the same kind of funnels for yourself, so you can also have access to proven converting sales funnels. There's also a swipe vault in there, a discussion forum. It's the place to be if you want to excel as an online business owner, so have a look at that. The other thing I'll say is that if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please consider subscribing, and also give us a thumbs up if you got some value from this. Really appreciate all the subscribers, and if you want to do that, that would be fantastic as well. So any questions that you've got, drop me a comment below, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'm John McLauchlan. We'll talk soon.